We'll take questions for Ced here.
Cedric, you've announced that you're coming back. I guess last time we talked, you said you hadn't decided that yet, but just what went into that decision, and how excited are you to have that in the past next year?
I'm excited, to have it in the past. But one of the things that I really look forward to is not only improving as a football player, but coming back and being part of this team. I feel like not only finishing strong in the next couple of days with the game, but next year we have a chance to be really good. So some of the things that play part of it.
How much did you talk to your family? I mean, you said you were close to the decision when we talked to you last. Had you made it at that point, or was it still a little?
It was, it's still in the air. Like I said, just something you think about. But I talked to family, talked to the coaches, and ultimately, I think I made the right decision. So yeah.
Did you get any feedback from the NFL in terms of what your grade might have been this year?
I don't talk about it. Yeah, I'd rather not talk about it.
When you say improve on things and come back, what are some areas? And I know you got a game to play, but what are some areas of focus for you, or will be areas of focus for you?
Really just everything. Like I said, I like to be a master at my craft, so just everything, trying to get better at that. So routes, releases, just trying to be the best wide receiver I can.
How much better do you think you can be next year?
For me, the sky's the limit. I'm trying to be the best football player I can be, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
I know every game's important, but how important is it to finish off the right way come Thursday to, cap everything you guys have done and momentum for you guys moving forward?
Yeah, I think it's significant. We're taking this game very seriously, and I think it'll be very important to kind of end the year off.
How much is the success that you've had individually in the offense as well? How much has that made you kind of hungry for more, or want to experience more and get better?
Yeah, like I said, just every day trying to, be the best receiver I can. Ultimately, just keep getting better. So, being a good teammate and some individual success is good. So yeah.
What would it mean for you to get 1,000 yards?
Honestly, it would mean a lot. Something I really worked for this year. And like I said, I'm going to do everything in my power to go get it, but I also help my team win the game. So if me getting 1,000 yards helps us win the game, I'll be happy with that. If not, I got to do other stuff, then I'm cool with that too.
It's been, I think, 9 years since Tennessee had a 1,000-yard receiver. Is that hard to believe, given some of the receivers that have come out of this program?
Yeah, it is hard to believe. Like, I've seen some of the stats and stuff like that. So like I said, it'll definitely be a blessing if I'm able to get that.
What clicked after that Florida game? I mean, your numbers down the second half of the season were obviously just really, really impressive. What happened? Was there a change in routes you ran, or how much they focused on getting you the ball? Kind of what happened 3 or 4 games in the season that made you such a focal point for this?
I think it just clicked. New offense, new everything. So I think it just came to the point after the Florida game. I was just really determined on getting with the same page with my quarterbacks, but also, emphasizing the coaching staff, like, hey, like, I believe I'm a playmaker. Like, I want the ball in my hands. So, I think I've proven that, and they put the balls in my hands more, and I think it's paid off.
You talked about getting on the same page with the quarterback. Looks like you and Hendon have a really good rapport. It looks like he trusts you a lot. What do you attribute that to? Is that just a lot of work together that y'all put in together over the past 12 months? Yeah,
it's a lot of work together and ultimately trust. And, trust on the football field and off. So me and Hendon like brothers, so I think, since we're so cool, it just kind of shows on the field.
I think he talked about back in January, mid-coaching transition, about you guys working on the indoor field and building some of that. How much was that important to you guys to get that done, even though you didn't know what kind of offense you'd be playing in?
No, it was important. I didn't know who he was, he didn't know who I was. Kind of just popped up on the scene. But really, like I said, since day one, just working together and trying to win games this fall. So, yeah.
Did the fact that he was returning, did that impact your decision as well?
Honestly, yeah. I definitely took that into consideration.
Because you guys have such a good chemistry, do you worry about rust, having a month off from playing? I mean, as an offense, you guys were obviously been in a really good rhythm, playing really fast. Do you worry about, being rusty with tempo and everything, having not played?
Not at all. We've been doing this for so long, and we've still been practicing, and I think we'll be fine.
Sorry if this has been asked before. The preparation, a little bit Knoxville, a little bit here. It's been a long time since you played a game. How's the preparation for this game been, kind of for the team?
Like I said, we're taking this game seriously. So, like I said, we're still practicing out here. Watching film, meeting. So we're taking this team very seriously. They're a good team, and like I said, we're looking forward to playing them.
You mentioned that Hendon's return did have some impact on your decision or your thought process. Did you guys talk a lot about it, or was it kind of one of those things where he just said, hey, I'm back, I want you back, and kind of left you alone, or was it one of those deals where he was like, hey, let's do this thing together, and he pushed and recruited you pretty hard?
Like I said a couple weeks ago, we kind of talked about it one time, really. I saw his side, he saw my side, and then, like I said, we both just made the best decision for both of us and our families. So we both just want to be the best football players we can be. But yeah, we definitely talked about it.
Sorry if you answered this. I was over with Hendon, but what do you want to do next season now that you're coming back?
Next season, just want to lead this team to an SEC championship. Like, I want us to be a part of it. You know, something I've dreamed about, and you know, if we can get to that game, it'll be definitely huge. Dream come true.
Mostly team-oriented goals then next season?
Yeah, team-oriented goals. Obviously, you know, have individual goals and stuff like that too. But you know, that was just trying to focus on the team right now.
You guys have Bayless and Javante. This will be their last game, but who are some of the guys that can maybe do what you did this season next year? Guys that are maybe sort of waiting to break out in this offense.
Yeah, I think we have a bunch of guys who can break out for sure. You know, it's really not just one guy, I could probably say, because, you know, I think a lot of them have talent. But I definitely think Jimmy, Callaway, and Jalen have come along second half of the year. So, you know, I think if they get an opportunity in the game, they kind of show you guys what they can do too.
What's your role as a leader? What's the key to being a leader, and how much do you take ownership in being a leader with Hendon for next year, starting really the minute this game is over, moving forward?
Yeah, I think it's going to be key for me and Hendon to be leaders. Hendon's more of a vocal leader. I'm more of a lead by example and try to do things the right way. But I think definitely our leadership, you know, this last game and going into next year is going to be huge. A huge part in this team's success going into the future.
How much do you still lean on what you learned while Juwan, Marquez, and Josh and all those guys were here when you were younger? Do you still lean on some of the stuff that they taught you about how to be a leader and how to play?
Yes, heavily. Like I said, I still talk to those guys to this day, especially Marquez. So, you know, if I got any questions or if he sees something, like he'll text me, hey, bro. So, you know, those guys definitely have helped me get to this point.
Thanks, Ed.